Exercise. No matter what our age or physical ability, a certain amount of exercise is beneficial to our health and well-being. Exercise helps promote a personal level of fitness that can make us feel good about ourselves. But no matter what our level of fitness, inappropriate or excessive exercise can be harmful. The video is based on the best-selling book, The Stretching Handbook, by Australian exercise scientist and sports trainer Brad Walker. It concentrates on a very important aspect of fitness that many people ignore at their peril: flexibility. Without flexibility, we can never achieve our optimum level of fitness. The way to achieve flexibility is through stretching. Over the next 30 minutes, we'll explore the benefits that can be derived from including stretching as an integral part of our fitness regime. Stretching increases our flexibility and helps prevent tight, stiff muscles that in turn restrict our physical ability and add to our chances of injury. As we age, our joints tend to become stiffer and tighter. This is simply part of the aging process, but stretching can help maintain our flexibility even as we grow older. In fact, experts have suggested that anybody over the age of 35 should pay special attention to stretching and flexibility in their exercise program. Stretching is a simple and effective activity that helps us enhance our athletic performance, decreases the likelihood of injury, and minimizes muscle soreness. Undertaking a regular stretching program increases the length of our muscles and tendons. As a result, muscle tension is reduced and our range of movement is increased, allowing a potential increase in muscle power and our athletic ability. These benefits manifest themselves in greater confidence, enhanced physical performance, and a greater desire to participate in exercise, which in turn leads to better fitness and health. As with most activities, stretching can be harmful if done incorrectly. For both safety and to maximize the benefits of stretching, it's vitally important that certain rules be adhered to. Warm up prior to stretching. Trying to stretch muscles that are not warmed up is like stretching old dry rubber bands. They can snap. A correct warm-up for most of us should consist of light physical activity for about 10 minutes and should result in a light sweat. This will increase the heart rate, blood flow and muscle temperature and make our muscles looser and more supple, ensuring the greatest benefit is derived from our stretching routine. Stretch before and after exercise. Stretching before exercise lengthens muscles and tendons and helps prevent injury. After exercise, stretching aids in the repair and recovery of muscles and tendons and helps prevent muscle soreness. Stretch gently and slowly and only to the point of tension. This helps to relax our muscles and makes stretching more pleasurable and beneficial. Stretch only to the point where tension is felt and avoid pain at all costs. Pain will trigger the body's stretch reflex, which contracts muscles and tendons and prevents them from being stretched, therefore nullifying all the benefits we're trying to achieve. Breathe slowly and easily. Do not hold your breath. Holding our breath creates tension in our muscles and makes stretching difficult. Breathing slowly and easily helps us relax and increases the blood flow and delivery of oxygen and nutrients to our muscles, making our stretching easier and more beneficial. Now let's look at some stretches and how they're performed. Once you've viewed them, you'll have a better idea of how you can incorporate stretching into your exercise program, and you'll be able to select and perform stretches beneficial to your particular fitness program. But please, warm up first, and if you have any pre-existing ailments or injuries, consult your doctor or physiotherapist before attempting any of the stretches. Please be careful when doing any of the following stretches. Any sudden or jerky movements to the neck may cause damage to the muscles that support the head and spine. Be sure to stretch gently and slowly. With your hands held behind your back, look straight ahead, keeping your head up. Slowly move your ear towards your shoulder, taking care not to lift your shoulder towards your ear. Hold, then return to your starting position. Repeat the process with your other ear. Rotate your shoulders and relax. Standing upright, let your chin fall toward your chest. Now lift your head, looking upwards as though trying to point with your chin. Hold for a few seconds and return to your normal position. Rotate your shoulders and relax. Stand upright with your shoulders still and your head up. Slowly rotate your head so your chin points to your shoulder. Hold for a few seconds. Slowly rotate your head back until you're facing straight ahead. Repeat, rotating your head in the other direction. Relax. While standing upright, clasp your hands together behind your back. Slowly lift your hands upward until you feel tension. Hold, then slowly return your hands to your starting position. Relax. Stand upright. Place one arm across your body and parallel to the ground. With the opposite arm, gently and slowly pull the parallel arm towards the opposite shoulder until you can feel a little tension. Hold. Relax. Repeat the process with the other arm. While standing upright, place one hand behind your neck with your elbow pointing upward. Using your other hand, pull your elbow down until you feel tension. Hold for several seconds. Relax. Now repeat on the opposite side. This stretch requires you to interlock your fingers and raise your arms to a position in front of your chest. Slowly straighten your arms while turning the palms of your hands outward. Hold. Return your arms to your sides and relax. While standing upright, interlock your fingers and bend your arms and raise them above your head. Now force your elbows and hands backwards until you feel tension. Now hold in that position for several seconds. Return your hands to your sides and relax. There are two stretches demonstrated here. On the left of the screen, the arm is extended to the rear and parallel to the ground, while the hand is against an immovable object. The shoulders and body are turned away from the object until tension is felt. On the right of the screen, the arm is extended against an immovable object with the forearm at right angles to the ground. Again, the shoulders and body are turned away to create tension. Both stretches are repeated with the opposite arm. In this stretch, your partner assists. Holding your arms parallel to the ground, have your partner slowly and gently pull your arms backward until you feel tension. Hold. And relax. Stiff and tight muscles in the back are a common cause of back pain. Please be sure to take your time with the following stretches, and remember, always stretch gently and slowly. Lie on your back in a comfortable spot. While keeping one leg slightly bent, lift the other leg and pull it gently into your chest, but only until you feel tension and no further. Hold there for several seconds, lower your leg to the ground, Now repeat, bringing your other leg to your chest. Lower and relax. Begin this stretch standing with your arms crossed over in front of you. Push your hands forward as far as possible. Now let your head gently fall forward between your arms. Hold the position for a few seconds. Return to the start position and relax. Standing with your arms crossed in front of you, raise them above your head and reach up as far as you can. Hold. Return your arms to the starting position and relax. We begin this stretch kneeling on the ground in a comfortable position. Reach forward with your hands and allow your head to fall forward between your arms. At the same time, push your buttocks towards your feet. Hold. Then return to the kneeling position and relax. Kneel and support yourself on your hands and knees. Now look upward while letting your back slump downward. Hold. Now allow your head to fall forwards while you arch your back. Hold. And relax. Commence this stretch kneeling on the ground with your weight supported on your hands and knees. Raise one arm while rotating your shoulders and looking upward. Rotate your middle back until tension is felt. Hold for several seconds. Return to your start position and repeat the stretch with the opposite arm. Lie comfortably on your back. Now raise and cross one leg over the other. Keep both legs straight and your arms stretched out and firmly on the ground. Let your back and hips rotate with your leg until you feel light tension. Hold. Return your leg to its starting position and relax. Now repeat the stretch using the opposite leg. Lie face down and bring your hands in close to your shoulders while bending your elbows. Now looking straight ahead, raise yourself upward by straightening your arms. At the same time, keep your hips firmly down. Lower yourself and relax. Lie face down. Bring your hands in close to your shoulders. Keeping your hips down and looking straight ahead, raise up by straightening your arms. Slowly bend one arm and rotate that shoulder toward the ground. Repeat the stretch with the other arm and shoulder. Stand with your feet about a shoulder width apart and look straight ahead. Keeping your body upright, slowly bend to the left or right while reaching down your leg with your hand. Do not bend forward. Return to the upright position and then repeat the stretch on the opposite side. Relax. Both hip and knee pain can be attributed to tight, stiff muscles around the hip and pelvic area. The following stretches will help to keep this area loose and supple. Sitting cross-legged and keeping your back straight, gently lean forward until tension is felt. Return to the sitting position and relax. Standing upright, balance on one leg. Keep your knees together and push your hips forward while gently and slowly pulling your other leg up behind your buttocks until you feel tension. You may need to hold on to something for balance. Repeat with the other leg. And relax. Kneel with your weight supported on one knee and the opposite foot. Push your hips forward and hold for several seconds while experiencing light tension. Relax, change position to the opposite side, and repeat the stretch. Lie on your side in a comfortable position. While keeping your knees together and pushing your hips forward, draw your top leg up behind your buttocks. Hold for a few seconds. Turn onto your other side and repeat the stretch with the other leg. Relax. Sit with one leg straight and the other leg crossed over your knee. Keeping your back straight and your shoulders facing squarely forward, pull the raised knee towards the opposite shoulder. Hold it for several seconds. Release, relax, and then repeat with the opposite leg. Lie on your back. Cross one leg over the other and raise your knee. Keeping your hips firmly on the ground, use your opposite hand to pull the raised knee down toward the ground. Hold. Then change position and repeat the stretch with the opposite leg. In a sitting position, place one leg directly out in front of you and straight. Firmly grip your other ankle, lift and pull it gently toward your chest. Hold for several seconds. Then return to the starting position and repeat the stretch using the other leg and ankle. The following muscle group is a common site for sport-related injury, and one of the most common causes of this injury is tight, stiff muscles. If you're involved in running-related sport, be sure to pay careful attention to the following stretches. This stretch commences sitting with the choice of your legs either straight out in front of you or 45 degrees apart. Keeping your toes pointing straight up and your back straight, reach forward until some tension is felt. Hold for several seconds. Relax. Lying on your back, bend one leg. Pull the knee of the bent leg toward your chest. Now slowly and gently straighten the raised leg. Hold. Relax and change position to repeat the stretch with the opposite leg. Sit with one leg straight out in front of you with your toes pointing directly upward. Bring your other foot in toward your knee. Reach toward your toes with both hands until you feel tension. Hold for several seconds. And then relax. Reposition and repeat the stretch using the opposite leg. Kneeling on one knee, place your other leg straight out in front of you with your heel on the ground. Keep your back straight. Point your toes toward your body and reach toward your toes with one hand. You may use the other hand for balance if you need to. Repeat for the other leg. This is another stretch where your partner can assist. Lie on your back with your legs straight. Have your partner raise one leg off the ground and as far back as is comfortable, while you ensure your toes are pointing directly backward. Repeat with the other leg. Sitting with the soles of your feet together, bring your feet back towards your groin. Hold onto your ankles and with your elbows push your knees towards the ground. Keep your back straight and sit upright throughout. Stand with your feet wide apart. Keep one leg straight and your toes facing forward. Bend the other leg and turn the toes out to the side. Now lower your groin toward the ground and hold for several seconds when you feel tension. You may rest your hands on the bent knee or the ground for balance. Repeat with the opposite leg bent. Commence this stretch standing upright. Cross one foot behind the other and ensure you're balanced in your stance. Now lean towards the backmost foot until you feel tension. Hold that position for several seconds. Return to the upright position and repeat the stretch on the opposite side. Standing upright, lean against a solid object and place one foot as far from the object as is comfortable. Make sure that your toes are facing forward and that your heels are on the ground. Keep your back leg straight and lean against the object. Hold that position for several seconds. Relax, change position, and repeat with the opposite leg. Standing upright, take one step backward. Keeping your back leg straight, push your heel to the ground and hold. After several seconds, relax, reposition, and repeat the stretch with the other leg backward. Start this stretch standing with one knee bent and the other leg straight out in front of you. Point your toes towards your body and lean forward, keeping your back straight. Rest your hands on your bent knee. Hold for several seconds. Then change position and repeat with the opposite knee bent. Standing upright, lean against a solid object and place one foot behind the other. Make sure that your toes are facing forward and that your heels are on the ground. Bend your back leg and lean toward the object. Hold that position for several seconds. Relax, change position, and repeat with the opposite leg. Standing upright, take one step backward. Bend your back leg, push your heel to the ground, and hold. After several seconds, relax, reposition, and repeat the stretch with the other leg backward. Kneel, supporting your weight on one foot. Place your body weight over your front knee and, while keeping your heel on the ground, lean forward. Hold that position for several seconds. Relax, change position, and repeat with the opposite leg. Now that you've seen how easily and simply you can incorporate a stretching program into your exercise and fitness regime, you can imagine how good you'll feel once you start. However, don't forget the rules and always practice them to avoid any harmful side effects. Warm up before stretching. Stretch before and after exercise. Stretch all major muscles and their opposing groups. Stretch gently and slowly. Stretch only to the point of tension, avoiding any pain, while breathing slowly and easily. Cool down after your stretching program is complete. The stretches you've seen demonstrated today are just a small sample from the totally comprehensive selection described and demonstrated in Brad Walker's exceptional book, The Stretching Handbook. In the book, Brad covers every stretch imaginable and discusses every aspect of stretching and flexibility as they relate to physiology and fitness. Whether you're just starting to exercise or are a seasoned professional sports person, a spectator or professional sports coach, a young fitness fanatic, or someone who is simply interested in maintaining a healthy and active lifestyle through their twilight years, this book will benefit you. We hope you've enjoyed this video as much as we have enjoyed bringing it to you, and that it has inspired you to formulate and instigate your own personal stretching program in the interests of greater health and well-being. If you'd like to order copies of the video or to acquire your own copies of Brad Walker's Stretching Handbook, please do so through these contact numbers and addresses.